Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about static method in C#. Just like a static variable, a static method is a method that keeps only one copy of a method at the type level, not the object level. That means the last updated value of a method is shared among all of the instances of the class. So you declare one time and it can be used by all. That means all class instances share the exact same copy of the method and its data here. So we have know that a static method can be invoked directly from the class. So you don't have to create an object for this. No need to create an object. And any main method is shared through the entire class scope. So it always appears with a static keyword. Exactly, we have a main method here, and then this main method can be directly called. That's why it's a static. It doesn't require any object to do it. I would like to show an example here to tell you how to use both of them here. Just want to comment this out. Then we can have two methods, void static method, call it static void static method, and then just simply console write line. We can say this is a static method, and then I can create another one which is non-static, and then we can simply say non-static method, which is this is a non-static method here. So we are in the main class, and the main class has main method, and then static method, and then non-static method. If I go here and I can say directly static method, I can call it. I don't need any object for this because it will create. There will be one created method, and this will be shared by all of the instances or object of the same class. Or you can use this one. This is also possible, main class.static method. But if I try to do the same for non-static method, static method, it will complain. It will say that the name non-static method does not exist in the current scope. Maybe I made a mistake, I want to fix it, and now take a look at here. An object reference is required for non-static field, method, or property. So if anything, any variable or method, it's non-static, that means it requires an object. You have to first create an object and then allocate memory for that object in the heap. And then when you call the method, the method should be called through the object. That's in that way, each object will have its own method, or each object will know how to proceed its own method, because that method will be object related. It will be object specific. For example, I have student, and student has a midterm and final score, and another student has different midterm and final score. The method will do the different things for each individual students. So if you want to call this method, we need to have an object. So we can simply say main class, and main class simply is equal to new main class, and now I can call this method through the main class. So main class. Okay, so now I can call this method here. Okay, a static method can be called directly from class level, no need to use an object, and it is shared through the entire class scope. So it is always appear with a static keyword. The idea of using this non-static, it's sometimes if you're dealing with multiple classes, it's very easy to call a specific method and then access the specific data. But don't forget that if you use static so many times, that means there will be so many methods in the memory, and then the method will be alive during the entire project. Because when we create an object, that means we are dealing with dynamic memory. And in dynamic memory, when object is no longer in use, it will be destroyed by the system. That means we can allocate the same memory for different types of object. Therefore, if we need to use static, then use static. Otherwise, let's use non-static.